시간아 10, 9, 8 달려봐 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 내게로 5, 4, 3 빠져봐 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 touchdown!
The following match is scheduled for 1 fall and is a one-on-one exhibition match. Introducing first, from Canada, Zane.
Hello everyone and welcome to episode 4 of Takeoff. I am Kane Michael as always, and goodness, I didn't even have a moment to introduce myself before the competitors started pouring out here. We have a show filled to the brim with competitors this evening, just like every other show. Why am I even surprised? As you all heard, our newly signed ring announcer Morgan Rivera has brought to our attention that Zayn is now making his way out to the ring for this first matchup of the night. He has been very impressive in all of his efforts thus far on every episode that he's been on. However, for his opponent, I can't really say the same. Atarian, he's been on a bit of a losing streak, and I mean, I can't really say that it's necessarily all his fault because of some of the circumstances that have been, laid out with competitors like the Pack, which consists of Skylar and Theo, and just other factors that come into play. But tonight is a new night, and you are just as good as your last performance, so we'll see if Atarian has improved.
And his opponent, from Los Angeles, California, Tyrion.
And there he is, the man that the fans are waiting for. Tyrion is now making his way out to the ring, and as you can see, energetic as always, so I don't think the losses he's faced thus far are really getting to his head, which is a good thing. However, he cannot take Zayn lightly, because he might be small, but he is quite a fearsome firecracker of a competitor. With that being said, Tyrion is quite the spitfire himself, and I don't know if he's going to be used to being the bigger man in this matchup, seeing as how he is bigger than Zayn. So we'll see how things play out and how things adjust. Alright, and we are officially underway here, ladies and gentlemen. Zayn and Tyrion one-on-one. Let's get into it. Oh, right away, Zayn's taking it straight to Tyrion. Victory roll pin. Only at 1 count, but definitely catching Tyrion off guard. Oh, I thought Zayn was setting up for something else there, but it looks like Tyrion used the momentum to his advantage and just dropped him onto his boots. 2 count there. Nice start. These two are already going back and forth. Zayn, though, taking it right back to Tyrion. Those forearms, back to back, straight to the face. And just as I was about to say, Tyrion backed up into the corner, getting himself out of there in beautiful fashion. Springboard crossbody there. Pinfall, only a 2 count, though. Goodness, at the beginning moments of this matchup, these two are already off their feet and flying around. Then again, I was expecting nothing but that, so I'm glad to see my expectations are being met thus far. Caught the foot, dragon screw into the corner there. Might have landed on something nasty if he wasn't careful. Ooh, uppercut straight to the chin there. Open palm strike even. Pinfall 2. Oh, just barely got enough leverage to turn it around on Zayn, but right back at him. Zayn on top, but again, a 2 count. Oh, God. Flying clothesline there, getting all of that arm. The 2 count once again, though. Fast-paced action. Zayn maybe a little frustrated, a bit too soon. Might have taken his eyes off the prize a little too long there. Fireman carry, roll over. Oh, into that drop kick. Oh, God, and he got all of that one. Beautiful vertical leap there. Looking to set up for maybe another, and he does! Ooh, that one was even a nastier landing than the first one. Oh, and one more with a bit of a corkscrew there. Pinfall. Ooh, 2 3/4. The trifecta of drop kicks not enough to put away Zayn, almost to a Tyrian's disbelief. And another close fall, but not quite enough to keep the Spitfire Zayn out of this one. Look at those low kicks now. Ooh, Zayn scouted that one though. An elbow right to it, a drop kick of his own. Showing a Tyrian how it's done here into a pinfall. 1, 2. Ooh. Close fall after close fall. Oh my God! Hurricane Rana into some sort of armbar there. God, as you can see the pain on Tyrian's face. He's just writhing around there. Quickly gets out of it though, and again with those low kicks. Forearms now. Taking a second to take our eyes off the action. If you all haven't noticed thus far, Zayn's apparel is a little bit more out of the ordinary than usual. He's saying that now that it's fall, it's officially Halloween season, and although he might be like a month or so early, never too, I guess, early to get in the spirit, but back into this one. Beautiful flipping senton from the second rope into the pinfall, but not enough once again to put Zayn down and out. These two are just taking it to one another. From what I have been informed, they are quite good friends. Japanese arm drag, however, that's not going to stop them from giving it their all for this one. With another to follow suit. Zayn getting fired up off the ropes, and a third arm drag. Bumping into the ropes with that one. Ooh, again with the close fall. Looked like he was going to go for some sort of neck snap there, but Tyrian scouting it just in time and rolls out of the way. Zayn damaging himself after that, it seemed. He's now backed up into the corner. Not where either of these two want to be, as they're so used to being able to free roam around the ring at the pace of their choosing. Oh! A little bit of aggressive side there from Tyrian as he drives Zayn's shoulder into the post. God, and Zayn is not looking to be in too good of a position here. Tyrian's in firm control and is just manhandling him as he pleases. Knees once again to the chest out of the corner. Oh my God, vertical leap, corkscrew moonsault, and Zayn is not moving. And Tyrian's on the top rope. This could be the end here. A Tyrian 450 splash, and right on the money. 2, 3, and a Tyrian has put Zayn away. I wish we could stay here and dwell on this, but I've just heard we're going to have word from Tiffany Arrow here.
Hello everyone. This is the chairwoman of the Arrow Academy's board, here to bring you an update on one of our scheduled bouts for this evening. As you all know, my significant other, Lassiter Mahulu, was set to accompany his friend to his match against my inferior younger brother, Aiken. However, it has come to my attention that he has come down with a bit of a sore throat, so he won't be fulfilling his booking for tonight. Sorry to all of you that have come from far and wide to see such a perfect specimen as himself grace all of your sore eyes. But you'll have to settle with whoever he was meant to come out with in the meantime. Carry on.
You heard it here for Superhero announcing Scott will be coming out alone this evening, but I will give the mic over to Morgan to do her job, of course.
Introducing first from Castellana, Italy, Amy.
It's expensive to be.
Here she is, Amy Akanshi, one half of the Anarchy Angels. And although we haven't really seen her in action on the takeoffs thus far too much, her partner, Ashlyn Vanderwall, is very familiar to our arena. Annie appearing on the last episode to the aid of her tag team partner to take out Monica, Bianca, and, well, she may not have exactly had the, interference plan that she was going for. She took quite the suicide dive out of a little bit of miscalculation from her partner, I'm sure, but needless to say, she seems to be doing just fine here, and that's all that matters, is she goes to take on someone she is familiar with.
And her opponent from Los Angeles, California, Akira.
And as you can see, Akira's a little bit of a performer. What I've been told, she sings parts of her own theme song, and from what I can tell, she's wearing a mic, so maybe even live? I don't know about that one, but, needless to say, it's something to entertain the fans, which is the vocal point, of course. And they seem to be enjoying it, so brownie points to Akira here. Well, entertainment and singing aside, we have a wrestling match to get to, and as you can see, the game face there of Akira completely changing once the bell rung. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I spoke a little too soon, taking your attention off of Annie, and she is not a fair player, so your back does not want to be turned to Miss Akanshi. Oof. After that show of disrespect, Akira still in high spirits, taking her right back to her. These two just going in a slugfest here. Back into the corner, Akira pulls out the control. Once again, speaking too soon. Goodness, let my mouth get ahead of me there. Kicks in the corner. Annie all over Akira here. Turning it around though, Luca's press as she just slammed that head against the mat. I think she had a handful of hair there. Ref, do your... Oh! God, and a slap to add insult to injury. Akira telling her to bring it on. She has been ready for this one. Maybe taking a little bit too long to gloat in her face, though. DDT! Landing right on the top of Annie's dome. Only a 1 count, though, for Akira's efforts. There's a high kick. Another one there. Glancing. Just seems able to get the full connection she was looking for. However, she's not taking the time to dwell on it. Up she goes, tilt-a-whirl, head scissors, and she lands it. Beautiful there. Annie might be a little dizzy going into this pinfall. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. A little bit of a longer count though for Kira. She's doing the damage. However, Annie not taking too kind to that whatsoever. Oh my God. Hip press into the corner there. Oh, alley-oop bomb, getting a little bit of added impact on that one. Drop down, double legs to the stomach, neck snap, ooh. Didn't quite hit though. Oh goodness! The speed there of Akira. That arm wringer taking her straight down, and oh my goodness, the leg strength there, able to just flip her over in like a monkey flip type of maneuver. Leg drop. And a little spin on the second one. Akira looking extremely impressive in this one thus far. both of them have actually. I know that Annie has been putting in quite the effort in training, not being the most experienced wrestler. However, doing the job when it comes to it, most of the time in her own right. Akira ever improving, as she has been quite explosive this year on the scene. The wrestling one, that is. Annie back in control. Oh! Tree of Woe position here. God, all the blood rushing to the head, and God, it might have just been rushed right back up through her body with that drop kick straight to the face. Oof. Not enough, though. Annie looking to capitalize on maybe the dizziness Akira might be suffering from hanging upside down like that. She has a chin lock applied, cutting off the circulation as much as she can. A little bit of life coming to Akira, though. Some rather rough elbows to the midsection to get some space in between the two. Oh, God. Those vicious kicks of Akira. As you can see, she's quite built in her thigh and calf region, able to deliver the most impact to those kicks she can. Even a little bit of athleticism there. Jumping over the top rope, she just did that leg drop over the apron. However, it was only a 2 count. Maybe took a little bit too much time to pander to the crowd while she was out there, but looking to keep on top of Annie now. Tossing her across the ring. Oh, goodness, she's throwing Oliver at her. Oh, springboard, but Annie saw it coming right away. Ooh, hot shot, able to capitalize on that miscalculation of Kira. Oh my God. She brings her down harshly onto those knees. Ooh. I don't even know how Kira was able to get her bearings together after that sequence. And now it looks like Annie has her in sort of a crossface. Arms all tied up there, so not able to quite get the leverage. Snapmare, though, to get Annie off of her. Now looking to use the strength of her legs once again, as she has Annie all wrapped up. God, and Annie's going to have to put in a little bit of effort to get out of this one. Oop, look, found the opening she was looking for. Elbows to the face. What's this? Go, Dragon Sleeper, shades of her partner, Ashlyn, it looks like. Oh, she's got it locked in tight. You can see she's just wrenching every so often to add the... Oh! Slamming her down. Oh, and she puts it right back in. Maybe the height disadvantage she had there causing her to reposition herself, but needless to say, it might even be in a more aggressive and tight hold than before. Oh, knees to the face. Again, the height disadvantage coming into play for Annie, and she was able to get her knee high enough to, well, in an innovative way of getting out of the hold, to say the least, but it definitely did the job. Some more knees to follow. Oh, not able to get Annie down, though. Oh, leg lariat to the stomach, taking her down to one knee, and finally drops Annie in a Fujiwara armbar after that, like, reverse STO takedown. Now it looks like Annie might be going for submission of her own. Camel clutch, and oh, bit of aggression. She's got a hold of like the face, it looks like. Ref, though, seems to be calling it legally. Oh, Annie slipping through the legs there. Sizing her up, and cha-ching! That is it. 2, 3, and it sure was a patented stunner.
Here's your winner by pinfall, Annie.
That patent stunner of Annie's putting in just enough to put Akira away for the 3 count. Very impressive display here by Annie, and she might just be putting all of our women on notice. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And if you are just tuning in, we're about halfway through our show here. However, not too late to see some action now.
Introducing first from New Jersey, Scotty.
And out comes Scotty Evans, who we have been informed earlier in the evening by Chairwoman Tiffany Arrow, who spoke on behalf of Lassiter, who has an apparent sore throat, that he is not going to be out here to accompany his tag team partner. And I can't tell if Scott is like affected by this or he's careless. I just honestly can't tell the difference with him. The eccentric behavior of his makes it hard to tell what he's thinking half the time, but he's out here, and I'm sure that his opponent in Aiken Arrow couldn't be the more happier that it is going to be a fair one-on-one bout after having to experience some outside interference from this man here whilst facing Lassiter, who we were previously speaking about on the last episode.
And his opponent from Jacksonville, Florida, Aiken Arrow.
Here he comes, always energetic, always in a good mood. Aiken Arrow is now making his way out to the ring, and it doesn't matter what disadvantages or stipulations get thrown his way, he is always coming out here with a skip in his step, and maybe even a bit more tonight than usual because of the news announced by his sister earlier. However, he's going to have to take this seriously nonetheless. A competitor is a competitor, and I'm sure Scott has been taken under Lassiter's wing quite extensively, and that could lead to some bad news for Aiken if he's not careful. In contrast to both of their entrances, the game faces are on, and the happy-go-lucky attitudes are over with. Aiken taking it straight to Scott here. Ref taking a bit too long to get into position there. Could have been a steady 3 count. However, Scott turning it around on him. But Aiken not having any of it and turning around once again. But Scott could be getting out of the hold altogether. Oh, looking to catch him from behind, but to no avail. Scott flinging him over the apron there by his neck, telling him to bring it on, and just like that, Aiken will arm drag Flo over there. Ooh, but gets caught and thrown up. Oof. And it's right on the feet of Scott, and although it didn't quite do the damage he was hoping for, it definitely caught Aiken off guard. Ooh, that didn't catch him off guard though. Kick missing its target entirely. Again with the roll-up sequence, however, too close to the ropes. Aiken using it to his advantage there. Oh! Vicious clothesline. He had all the momentum behind it. As you can just see, Scott is all over Aiken right now. Every time he tries to go for something, he just brushes him off with ease. Ooh, maybe going for an Irish whip there. Turning around, though, the arm strength of Scott would have balanced himself up on his upper torso like that. Pinfall once again, but only a 2 count. However, quite the back and forth with these two thus far, both having a very fast-paced style. Particularly Aiken, who is more known for his high-flying action. Oh, elbow right to the face. You can see it kind of caught Scott. Rearing, beautiful butterfly suplex there. Don't know if he was quite able to get the leverage he was hoping for, but did the job nonetheless. Beautiful flipping senton signature. Aiken has him positioned perfectly in the corner to follow up with another. And straight into the pin. 2. Ooh, only a 2 count. However, I'm certain that definitely did the job. Swinging neck breaker. not giving Scott a moment to rest after that unsuccessful pinfall. However, maybe his luck didn't change, and as you can see, the frustration starting to grow on Aiken a little bit, as I'm sure he's not too fond of Scott, looking to get the upper hand on him to keep his momentum going, as everyone is looking to do, especially with Turbulence leering over everyone's heads, which should be coming very soon. However, Aiken looking very impressive, taking a moment to express his appreciation to the fans who are cheering him on here. Oh, thought he took a little bit too much time, but calculated maneuver there, flip, like swinging STO, using Scott's own weight against him there. Only a 2 count though, yet again not enough to put him down, but staying on top of him as he should. An inverted abdominal stretch now locked into place. Maybe not locked in tight enough though. Scott able to get out of it rather quickly. Hip toss. God, just threw the height on that one. Setting up for here. Oh my God, just insult to injuries. He just sits blatantly on the chest of Aiken. So Scott is not a hefty opponent whatsoever. I don't think a full-grown man coming, clashing down onto your chest is going to feel any type of good, no matter who you are. As you can see that a bit of a slugfest ensuing. Wasn't just telling him to bring it on. However, Scott looking to win the exchange, and a kick to the chest takes Aiken to the floor. Oh, she's just stalking him now while he gets up. Not looking to stop the attack, and a clothesline to follow after that. Knee straight to the forehead. Close fall once again for Scott.
Love me till the end.
Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen. Gosh, I can hardly greet you without the action continuing, even though it never stopped through the commercial break. Beautiful, like, cartwheel transition into that head scissor DDT kind of maneuver. I'm not really sure what the technical name for it is, but Scott has just been, well, he was not on the offensive during the commercial break. Just recently now catching it, because Aiken in this arm bar, just pulling back and connecting the shoulder blades. Can't really see from this angle, but I can only presume. However, able to roll out of it expertly. Oh, catching him in the head scissors. Now that looks a little familiar. We saw Zayn do that earlier in the evening to his opponent, Etarian. And no doubt he learned it from this man right here, Aiken, who was one of the main trainers here at Arrow Academy. Oh my God, arm drag. Didn't think he saw Scott coming, but I guess the ring awareness, they're able to come through in his advantage, but a little too close to the ropes. The height of Scott able to get his foot to reach the bottom rope. Not sure if intentional or not, but saved an effort of kicking out, and God, body first into that very thinly padded turnbuckle. As you can see, Scott returning his attention to that arm of Aiken. Ooh. Kick right to those shoulder blades he was previously working on. As you can see, he's just focusing on that upper back area, the back in general. Oh, okay, doing push-ups on Aiken now. I guess any time is a good time for a workout, but I don't know if in the middle of action is a good idea. Again, going to the arm, and okay, once again, one arm push-up this time. Impressive, but I guess he decided to make it effective. Nonetheless, taking a moment here to relax. Oh boy. Well, I mean, looks like it's getting the job done. All the very laid-back style of Scott. I don't know how long it's gonna keep him in control, like I just mentioned. Oh, famouser! See the height on that one, able to catch Scott into that leg drop. Pulling him away from the ropes again, not wanting to make the mistake of getting a rope break. 2. Ooh, that one was dangerously close. A bit of a long count there from the ref. Not sure if he had some concern or not. For Scott's sake, what the? I know that. Is that Lassiter? I thought he was. I'm almost certain he was announced he was gonna be here tonight. This must have been some sort of coy little plan between the two. I knew it. I knew it had to be too good to be true. Just nonchalantly makes its way out here like he hasn't missed anything. I'm sure he probably thinks he's on time for all we know. So we turn our attention back to the ring. Aiken not being fazed by the entrance whatsoever. He was perched up on that top rope prior to him coming out, but still able to connect with, I think, some sort of like chop. Not sure if that was what was planned or not for Lassiter. Oh, Scott just now able to take the advantage, maybe? Nope, spoke too soon, and out goes Scott to the ring, and Aiken taking the moment of separation to maybe, I don't know, rub it in the face of Lassiter and Scott, but their plan didn't work. Oh! Might have turned his attention away for too long, though. Chop block, kicking Aiken straight to the mat. Ooh! Kick, not sure if it fully connected, but definitely caused Aiken to stumble as he was trying to get up on his feet. Oh my God, those vicious blows in the corner! And down Aiken goes into the bottom of the corner. Oh! Got a face wash. Another pinfall, not successful. However, that was probably the closest one Scott's had thus far. God, Aiken could be in some serious trouble if he lets Scott stay in the offense like this. Once again, that armbar being applied by Scott. However, Aiken scouting it a little better this time as he rolls out of it. Instantly rolling Savate kick right on the chin of Scott. Could this be enough to put him away if he goes for the pin? Oh, no. I'm surprised. Looks like he's going to continue the offense. God, we needed to gut and send him rolling. Top rope once again. Aiken arrow. Famouser. This time a little bit more of a height advantage. God, very impressive and keeping the momentum going seemingly. Well, if it's working for you, may as well keep it flowing. Double clothesline. Trifecta. He's in the corner. Signature Aiken now, going for that rebound. Crossbody again. Could he finish off the combo? God, here we go. Hip press once again. And, right down on the chest of Scott. Beautiful combination there from Aiken. Dangerously close count there from Scott. I think Lassiter saw this, and I'm pretty sure he had a shirt on when he was coming out, so maybe showboating there to the fans, and seems to have caught Aiken's attention, who I guess is mocking him, telling him to bring it on. Lassiter, though, as you can see, not really taking it too seriously. Oh, Scott from behind. Oh, whip. He has a touch. Oh, God, that backbreaker. Aiken is lifeless. 2, 3, and the distraction comes in handy once again for Scott. Bastard getting his revenge from last episode, and I'd say in his own signature way, to say the least. I mean, a win is a win. Last year didn't put his hands on Aiken, so congratulations to Scott and Lester for the one-up in this episode.
Introducing first, from Jacksonville, Florida, Austin Arrow.
Welcome back, everyone. If you are just tuning in, you are here just in the nick of time for our main event action of this evening, and our divas here are going to be taking the spotlight. Austin Arrow now making her way out here, who has a little bit of something to prove tonight, as she is facing Marcella, who she is no stranger to. The last time these two met here in an Arrow Academy ring, Marcella was able to one-up the rookie Austin. To most people, not much of a surprise, of course, because of the experience difference. But Austin, as always, training as hard as she possibly can, and is looking to turn the tide and see if she can now best Marcella.
And her opponent from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Marcella.
And out she comes, Marcella Ferreira. And well, I could say so many things about this woman. She has had such a year thus far, and here in Arrow Academy has been no different. Her success has only followed her just about wherever she's gone, and well, see if success is going to follow her here tonight against Austin Arrow once again in main event action. Bit of a mixed reaction from the fans here. Hearing some cheers, hearing some boos. Marcella seems to be taking them all in nonetheless. A reaction is a reaction. Alright, here we go. The final match of the night is now officially under the way. Oh, thought they were going to go for a lock up there. However, Austin trying to put it away early here. One count as expected. Marcella not quite caught off guard by that. Although I don't think she was taken too kind to it. Ooh, elbow straight to the face. Marcella returning it with a gut kick. A little back and forth exchange, however, Austin coming out on top in that, I don't even have to call that, well, it was a pin nonetheless. Oh, another to follow. She is really trying to end this one quickly. However, not able to keep it down. Marcella turning around on her. Taking a bit too much time, though. Maybe taking Austin too lightly as that spin kick, however, didn't look like it hit too lightly. Only a 1 count, though. Marcella it's going to take a lot more to put her away. Oh my God! Lifting her in the air with ease. Flapjack onto the face of Marcella. She looked to try and take the control to no avail. 1 count once again, though. Oh! God, spinning around their forearm in a neck breaker to follow. Marcella not wasting any time in taking that opening in the most ways she could. God, big boot! Austin was trying to get up. I wish I could say who had the advantages here. The only thing I can really bring into play is the experience. Oh my God, as you can see, both women so strong. That wheelbarrow suplex dropping Austin right on her head, but it did the damage. Nonetheless, it was a close fall. Marcella a bit surprised by that, I'm sure. Following it up, maybe going for some sort of neck snap maneuver, but missing it. Oh, a knee right to the side of the head, and that was gruesome landing, bouncing off that bottom rope. Marcella, though, just instinctively kicking out, not sure, again, by instinct, or if she was aware of what was going on after that impact. But Jesus. Taking the hit like a pro, as Austin had her tied up in that butterfly lock. Ooh, clothesline after that elbow. But these women are just taking it to one another, and to no surprise, Marcella turning her attention off of Austin for a moment. Ooh, and that was her downfall. Flying crossbody, had her forearms up, it looked like, to have a little bit more impact. Clothesline, follow it up. And once again, Austin's calling for her to get on her feet. But Marcella's, God, spinning neck breaker. And then, God, it hit right to the face. You can see the writhing there of Austin afterwards. And Marcella is just brutal. Oh, off the ropes. God, and again the neck breaker. Really, Marcella has just the plethora of those in her arsenal, and she is putting them to use in every way, shape, and form. Although none have quite done the job to put Austin away. Thus far, knee to the face, and once again, Marcella is not holding back here on the up-and-comer Austin, as she shouldn't be. Again, blockbuster, a variation of yet another neck breaker. God. All tied up in the ropes there. Austin trying to hold on, it seems, but Marcella pulling her away. The smart thing to do in this position. Oh my goodness! Gun-range suplex of sorts. Doing an elbow before Austin could get her whereabouts. She could be going for it again, and over that head. Oh, jumping over, could be going for another elbow drop. Oh, Austin scouting it this time aggressively. Tied her up, and oh God, front face slam. Pinfall. Goodness. The action is just insane. I didn't expect these two to really just have each other's number like this. Everything Austin's done, Marcella has had an answer for, and Austin, God, ever improving. Vicious clothesline straight out of that rebound at the corner. Austin going for a pin. 1, 2. Ooh, just hardly a 2 count there. However, impressive display nonetheless. Going for a clothesline, but a shoulder block. Marcella overpowering her, and once again the knee takes her to the floor. That impact might have been a little nasty, showing the knee there. Now tying her up, Marcella not giving Austin a moment to breathe. She knows she has to keep on the offense. Both of them know they really need to, because just in this case, their offenses are their greatest defense against the other. Both women being so strong. Austin powering out of that neck, that straitjacket hold. She had around her neck there. Oh, snapmare. Now looking to use the leg string to her advantage as she has them wrapped around the abdomen tightly. So you can see Marcella writhing in pain as the roles are now reversed. God, it is locked in tight. Is Marcella going to be able to get out of this one? Oh. Oh, 3 elbows. Taking 3 to get Austin off of her. Got a snapmare of her own, and alright, these two are looking to go back and forth in a technical battle. Headlock applied, and she is resting on Austin to keep her grounded. But Austin able to turn it around in her favor. Oh! Legs around the abdomen again. She has an arm lock applied this time. It looks like some sort of Kimura hold that arm in a hammerlock type of position. And she is all tied up here. Oh, somersaulting out of it though. Oh! God, punch turning Austin around, a Russian leg sweep. Once again, Marcella not giving Austin a moment, however, a pinfall not coming out of it. Looks like these two are trying to tap each other out. Camel clutch applied. Not sure if she has it locked in securely though. Ooh, Austin sliding out of it and tripping her down in the process. Marcella taking the moment to stir here. However, might have taken too long. Gutbuster, and oh, Marcella, all the wind had to be knocked out of her system there. She's just dragged to the middle. Austin looking to try and end this series of submissions. Looks like the Boston Crab's being applied, and in the middle of the ring, Marcella has nowhere to go. It looks like she's going to try and maybe crawl and close the distance between the ropes some. Oh, but Austin locks it right back down. This could be it for the Silver Lightning. Marcella, could Austin put the pro away? Oh, fighting out of it to the best of her abilities. Oh, the shoulders are down. She has her in the pin. 2, 3, and Marcella.
Here's the winner by pinfall, Marcella.
Slightest touch of luck, maybe? I'm not sure. Able to put Austin down for the 3 count after just a simple adjustment of position. Very impressive display from both women nonetheless, and a beautiful, very fitting main event to finish off an action-packed show. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Kane Michael, and I was very glad to be here tonight. We hope to see you very soon on our next stop, Turbulence. You won't want to miss it.